Hey guys, okay, this video is going to be about consistency, time management, and what to do at the end of the month if you haven't hit your goals. So this is for coaching. And I'm just going to hop right into it so that it's quick. So the first thing is to be consistent, you need to have great time management. And it took me a long time to learn this. And actually what time management looks like. So where I start off and what I've learned is to do what's called time blocking. So what you want to do is get out a calendar, buy a calendar that goes hour by hour daily. And you want to take a full week and you want to write down everything you do hour by hour. And that way you can get a full picture of what you're actually doing. If you're wasting an hour on Facebook, right? Wasting an hour on Facebook, so that you know what you're actually doing with your time and you're aware of where you can adjust things. So you want to do that for a week and then go through and make your schedule based on that and what you decide is best for you. And for your business, we have what's called a power hour, which is the hour where you get all of the essentials done. All the things that you need to do, you get it done within that hour. So this coaching thing is all about being intentional with your time, just like your workouts, your health and fitness, your nutrition, all of that it's very simple, but it's about being intentional and how to maybe trick yourself into doing that, how to improve at that, how to grow in that. So that's what I'm talking about here. So take that time to do that in the week, for a week. And then every Sunday, set some time aside to write out your schedule for the following week. And you want to write it out hour by hour. And I think something that's very important to talk about here is your priorities. So you want to set your priorities. I know for me, mine is God, my husband, my kids, my family, friends, and then business. And those are the things that I have in order. And those are the things that you want to be super intentional with your time, because this isn't just about killing it in business and then everything else falls apart. That's not what this is about. This is about having a good, solid life, great relationships, and a good business where you're helping people, right? It is all of the above. You're taking care of yourself, for other people, and then you're being intentional with your time. So, something else that helps me is setting timers for everything. I set a 5-minute timer, and if you haven't read the book, The Miracle Morning, go get it and read it. He has you do what are called savers in the morning. It's silence, affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing, which is journaling. And I always add in there when I journal something that I'm thankful for, or a few things that I'm thankful for. And I will literally set my timer. If all I have is a minute for each one of those, I set a minute. And I'm not perfect at this. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I fail forward for sure. But I shoot to do this, and I try to be very intentional, and I try and put it in my scheduled me time for those savers. But setting those timers for everything, even like I always say, read 5 to 10 minutes of a personal development book, something that's going to help you grow and maybe think different. And I always set my timer on that, especially because I will just read forever. Shut off your notifications. I feel like that's a big one. That way you are in control of your time. So you have scheduled in, this is the time that I'm going to check my notifications, or I'm going to check my messages, or I'm going to check my email. You're not just hopping on all throughout the day, which I've been there. You want to work to be intentional with that. This is my time. So I shut off my notifications, and that helped me so much, because this is my time when I'm going to hop on. I'm going to answer questions. I'm going to talk to people. I'm going to email people. And you're in control of that time, and it feels so good. Like I said, work in progress here, and you just fail forward. So it's just like your workouts and your nutrition. You just keep coming back, and every time you come back, you get a little bit better each time. So you want to set aside time to build your business. The wonderful thing about this is the more you put in, the more you're going to get out of it. So it's really up to you what you make of this business. But I would say at the very least, an hour a day, power hour a day for 4 to 5 days a week is what you need. So consistency, I think one of the most important things for consistency is that time management, like I talked about, and then also knowing your why. And this is the why that makes you cry. A lot of people talk about. Ask yourself 7 deep. Why do I want to do this business? Because I want to have a great life for my family. I want to feel good about me. I want to be consistent with my health and fitness. And then you ask why. Why is that important to you? Why do you want to be consistent with your health? Well, so I can be around for my kids and my grandkids, so I could be healthy and go running with them, go swimming, right? So go deeper. Ask yourself 7 times and then write that why down and put it on your mirror. Something else that really helps me are setting goals and affirmations. And I know affirmations, I thought they were so stupid at first because you're like, I am beautiful, bright, and brilliant. And you're like, that feels fake. But the more you say it and when you write it down and you write your goals down when you're doing those savers, it becomes who you are. It really does. And when you can catch the negativity and say that affirmation, and your affirmations will change. You want them to change, you know? Mine started with like, I am a healthy person because I didn't see myself that way. Then I became a healthy person because I kept saying it and I kept catching, no, you're not that person. I'm a healthy person. And then it grew into, I have a business. I'm a leader, all these things. And you grow into these affirmations and they actually become who you are, and they feel so stupid and fake at first. That's okay. Just keep doing it no matter how you're feeling about it. Commit to something that scares you. This has been a huge for me. I just keep doing scary things that I feel like I'll be embarrassed if people see me fail, but I am living my life to the fullest. I'm getting in the ring. I'm taking those steps. And it's changed my life completely. Doing something scary and something that I didn't think I could do and just failing forward. I did fail, but then I kept coming back and kept growing from it. And you will too. Commit, schedule, follow through without thinking about those feelings. Just schedule it in, press play. Schedule in your meals. Eat what you said you would, right? And same thing for your business. Schedule in your business hours, and I in my head say just press play on your business, which means for me, get on, give love to people, chit chat with people, invite people, you know, put myself out there on my social media and just messaging people and helping people. And then tracking whatever you want to change, whatever you want to grow in, you want to track. You almost want to get obsessive about that one thing that you want to change. And just keep in mind, trust the process. It takes longer than you think it should every single time, even if it's just you're focusing on having your water this week. Focus on it, track it, be obsessed about it until it becomes a habit. And it will over time. You keep coming back. So I failed. Whoop, I didn't have my water today, but I'm back at it right now. Not tomorrow, but right now I'm back in it again. And you'll come back quicker and quicker. What to do when you haven't hit your goals. So you want to discipline your disappointments. And I think this is the hardest thing for me. It is all mental. Life is all mental. Business is all mental. Health and fitness, it's all mental. It's like 95% mental, 5% actions. And if you can just trick yourself or convince yourself or whatever you need to do to press play or to eat the healthy meal, whatever you need to do in order to do that action, once you take the action, you will take more action. So whatever it takes for you, and like I said, for me, it was affirmations, it's personal development, it's building myself up. So remembering that and knowing that you're going to fail more times than you're going to succeed, but that's how you grow. It's like this, right? And sometimes way down low, you have to fall hard in order to come back and to overcome and to realize, oh, I didn't like that. I like how I feel when I work out. I like how I feel when I eat healthy. I like how I feel when I show up for my business and when I'm helping other people, right? So, but you have to fail in order to learn that and then to come back stronger from it, right? So just knowing that, failing forward, you're going to lose. I have my notes here, and the batting average, you get paid millions if your batting average is 30%, which means 70% of the time you suck. And that is growth. That is the only way to do it. And the only way is to do something before you're ready, to put yourself out on the line, to be scared to fail, but do it anyways, and lead by that example. So remembering that, and I know for me, just knowing that and then setting new goals helps me to move forward from that. And just to know I'm not quitting, remembering those affirmations and knowing that every successful person has been where you are. Every successful person has failed their way forward. I know I sure as hell have. There's been many times that I planned something and I didn't have anybody, or I had one person, or so knowing in your head, I got this, I'm doing it, I'm learning, and I'm growing, right? They say you either, you either grow, no, I don't know what the saying is. It's like fail or you learn, but it's not that. I'm sorry. Okay, so grace and try again. That is where you live, is like, oops, and I'm coming back for more. And know that those actions are going to move you forward every single time. So if you can get rid of those feelings, take the actions, you will grow. And just kind of remembering that, surrounding yourself around a team of people that are growing also and they're failing with you is super helpful. And I know for me, I had to make the decision. I'm a healthy person. I'm a business owner. Right? I had to make that decision. And so it wasn't a question, well, maybe this isn't for me, or maybe I am just not meant to be fit. No, every single person can do whatever they want. So it's a decision that you have to make, and know I'm going to fail along the way, but I'm going to learn and I'm going to come back stronger and I'm going to grow from it. So never quitting and surrounding yourself with a team that is doing the same. So disciplining those disappointments. And I heard something that I loved one time. It was you have 24 hours to celebrate if you hit your goal, and you have 24 hours to be disappointed if you didn't hit your goal, and then it's back to work, because success is rented and rent is due every day. That's why consistency is so important. And then reviewing your month and seeing what went well, where you could fix things, learning from your mistakes or learning from failures, and setting a new goal. And then tracking. Tracking is the number one thing. If you want to hit a goal, you track it and you get obsessed about it and you follow through with that. And then at the end, if you didn't quite get it, you tweak things, you look at where you can learn and grow from it. And then planning for the next month. So planning what's next as far as boot camps go, and maybe who you're going to talk to. Maybe planning out your Instagram posts or ideas of things that you'd like to focus on or talk about. So planning it out, setting a goal that you're writing down every morning. And I always say an affirmation that I loved was, I'm going to go for this goal no matter what. No matter the outcome, I am going until the bitter end. I'm pushing for it. So not giving up when you feel defeated. Just not letting yourself feel defeated, and know I'm a business owner and this is what happens, but I'm going to push through, and every successful person has been where I'm at. Okay, I think that's about it. Personal development is the key, I swear. Like I said, 95%. I love Jim Rohn and anything he does. You Are a Badass, Girl Wash Your Face. The Go-Giver is an excellent business book. I love the Jim Rohn network marketing that I've shared with everybody. I have that one on repeat and just listening. I love his philosophies. So keep that stuff in your mind. Don't let other things distract you from your goals and what you're working towards. Have that vision and be set on it every morning. Write down those goals, write down your vision, and write down, I am doing this no matter the outcome. Fighting to the bitter end, and then double your goal. This is something that I just recently learned and I never even really thought of, but say your goal is to help, 3 people every month. Well, double that goal to helping 6 people every month, and you will hit your base goal, right? But if you double it, you start to wrap your head around that double. At first you're like, oh, hell no, I can't do that. But then as you're writing it down, you're like, I don't believe this, just like the affirmations. I don't believe this, I don't believe this. You start to believe it when you're writing it every single day. And you wrap your head around how many more people you need to talk to every day, or, how many invites you need to do. Once you wrap your head around that, then you start to take the actions to get there, and then you're for sure going to hit your base goal, if not even your top goal. So I loved that, just doubling that goal, not being scared to set big goals and to miss them or to hit them, and lead by example and show the way for other people. Okay, I think that's it. I hope that helps you guys like it helped me. I know that time blocking has been amazing, and all of these things that I've learned with business and leading has just improved my life like drastically. So I hope it does the same for you guys. If you have any questions at all, message me or email me, tjkrebs@gmail.com. Okay, bye you guys.